Hi, I'm Donald Archives II, Allstate Insurance Stephen James Agency. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support with the page and all of the likes. It meant the world to me to see all of my Facebook friends go in and like the page from starting it up. I just want to begin this segment by saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I want to touch briefly on three things when it comes to insurance. I know a lot of people, insurance is just something you pay and you never really, sometimes don't even understand what you're paying for. The first thing we're going to talk about today is knowing the limits on your auto policy. In the state of Mississippi, the state minimum limits on your auto policy is what we call 25, 50, 25. The 25 is per person for an accident. The 50 is the total that the insurance will pay. So say for instance you have an accident that is your fault. The insurance will pay up to $50,000 for each person that's involved in the accident as far as medical bills and property damage. So you want to look at it like this. If you have, say for instance you have just an extravagant car, Mercedes, Lexus, or I know some of you out there have a Porsche. You want to have more than the state minimum coverages because if 4 people in the car and God forbid something really, really bad happens and you only have $50,000 worth of coverage, if the other 2 people don't get paid or get their doctor bills in time, that person can come after and sue you for whatever you have. So I always tell my clients, you always want to look at the limits. You have to insure yourself because you don't want anyone to come after the things that you have worked really, really hard to secure and to earn. So understanding limits are very important. Sometimes people pay for high limits that don't need them. Some people have 100, 300 on cars that aren't even worth it. The older your car gets and appreciates in value, the less your limit should be because you end up paying more in insurance than actually what the car is really worth. The second thing I want to touch on today is life insurance. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about life insurance and have this discussion because oftentimes when we talk about life insurance, it's always equated with death. But I don't like to look at it that way. I like to look at life insurance as what I like to call a love policy because your loved ones are going to be the ones that are left behind once you're gone. And they're already dealing with the grief that goes with someone dying. So you want to be able to leave them something in order to make sure everything is taken care of. You're young, you really don't think about life insurance because you're on the go. You're working, you have a family, you're just going through your everyday life. And sometimes we lose track of some of these things, and you have to realize in your younger years, you acquire a lot of things. Cars, mortgages, you have a family, you have to put your kids through school. So we really sometimes we don't think about the important. What if something is to happen to me and I'm the main breadwinner and my family's left to fend without me? Do you want them to have to wonder where the next meals come from? I know that sounds a little far out there, but you have to think about those type of things. One thing I like to tell people is they always say, well, life insurance is expensive. It's really not once you get it, when you get it young. The younger you are, the more coverage you can get for a cheaper amount. So I always like to express to young people, it's very, very important for you to get it in your younger years because the older you get, the more expensive the premium is going to be. It's going to be less coverage because they consider you more of a high risk. So it's always good to think about life insurance at a young age. Even if you're older and still need life insurance, there's always packages that can suit your budget. So don't ever think life insurance is out of the question and out of your budget. The last thing I want to talk about is relationships as far as with your agent. I know a lot of times your agent is somebody you never talk to, somebody you just know, hey, I have my insurance with this person. But as your insurance agent, you're going to need me in every aspect of your life. From your new child being born, to you purchasing that new house, to you getting that brand new car, and even until if something happens to one of your loved ones, even having to take care of their final expenses, I will always be there. So you want to build a relationship with someone that you can always call on the phone, anytime you need them, they will always be there for you. And my cell number is on all my business cards, my cell number is on this side here. Anytime you need me, I'm always there. I'm a text, a call, an email away. So I look forward to helping you with your future insurance needs, and I look forward to being the person that handles your insurance.